Come on along, join the caravan. Hear the stories and the songs from 100 different lands. We've got puppets, films and rhymes, tales from once upon a time. There's always a show, rain or shine, just look for the Smiling Caravan sign. Come on along, join the caravan. Step right up, come right in, the show is about to begin.
Happy Birthday, Moon. One night, Bear looked up at the sky and thought, wouldn't it be nice to give the moon a birthday present? But Bear didn't know when the moon's birthday was, or what to get him. So he climbed a tall tree to have a little chat with the moon. Hello, Moon! Maybe I'm too far away, thought Bear, and the moon cannot hear me. Now I am much closer to the moon, thought Bear. Hello! This time, his own voice echoed off one of the other mountains. Hello! Oh boy, he thought, I'm talking to the moon. Tell me, when is your birthday? Tell me, when is your birthday? Well, it just so happens that my birthday is tomorrow. Well, it just so happens that my birthday is tomorrow. What do you want for your birthday? What do you want for your birthday? I would like a hat. I would like a hat. Oh, goody, thought Bear. Now I know what to get the moon for his birthday. Goodbye. Goodbye. That night, Bear put the hat up in a tree where the moon could find it. Hooray! It fits just right! So the moon got me a hat, too. I lost the beautiful hat you gave me. I lost the beautiful hat you gave me. That's okay. I still love you. That's okay. I still love you. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Peter stretched as high as he could. There, his tall building was finished. Crash! Down it came. Shh, called his mother. You'll have to play more quietly. Remember, we have a new baby in the house. Peter looked into his sister Susie's room. His mother was fussing around the cradle. That's my cradle, he thought. And they painted it pink. Hi, Peter, said his father. Would you like to help paint Sister's high chair? It's my high chair, whispered Peter. He saw his crib and muttered, "My crib. It's painted pink, too." Not far away stood his old chair. "They didn't paint that yet," Peter shouted. He picked it up and ran to his room. "Let's run away, Willie," he said. "We'll take my blue chair, my toy crocodile, and the picture of me when I was a baby." Peter filled a shopping bag with cookies and dog biscuits. Willie got his bone. They went outside and stood in front of his house. "This is a good place," said Peter. He arranged his things very nicely and decided to sit in his chair for a while. But he couldn't fit in the chair. He was too big. His mother came to the window and called, "Won't you come back to us, Peter, dear? We have something very special for lunch." Peter and Willie made believe they didn't hear. But Peter got an idea. Soon his mother saw signs that Peter was home. "That rascal is hiding behind the curtain," she said happily. She moved the curtain away, but he wasn't there. "Here I am," shouted Peter. Peter sat in a grown-up chair. His father sat next to him. "Daddy," said Peter, "let's paint the little chair pink for Susie." And they did.
The napping house. There is a house, a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. And in that house, there is a bed, a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that bed, there is a granny, a snoring granny on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that granny, there is a child, a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. And on that child, there is a dog, a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. And on that dog, there is a cat, a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. And on that cat, there is a mouse. A slumbering mouse. On a snoozing cat. On a dozing dog. On a dreaming child. On a snoring granny. On a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that mouse, there is a flea. Can it be a wakeful flea? On a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. A wakeful flea who bites the mouse, who scares the cat, who claws the dog, who thumps the child, who bumps the granny, who breaks the bed. In the napping house, where no one now is sleeping.
Once upon a time, there was an old sow with 3 little pigs. And as she was poor and had not enough to keep them, she sent them out to seek their fortune. The first that went off met a man with a bundle of straw and said to him, "Please, man, give me that straw to build me a house." The man did, and the little pig built a house with it. Presently, along came a wolf and knocked at the door and said, "Little pig, let me come in." "No, no, by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." So he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house in, and ate up the little pig. The second little pig met a man with a bundle of sticks and said, "Please, man, give me those sticks to build a house." The man did, and the pig built his house. Then along came the wolf and said, "Little pig, let me come in." "No, no, by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." So the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed. And at last, he blew the house in, and he ate up the little pig. The third little pig met a man with a load of bricks and said, "Please, man, give me those bricks to build a house with." The man gave him the bricks, and he built his house with them. The wolf came, as he had to the other little pigs, and said, Little pig, little pig, let me come in. No, no, by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. Well, he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed. But he could not blow the house in. When he found that with all his huffing and puffing he could not blow the house in, he said, Little pig, I know where there is a nice field of turnips. Where? Oh, in Mr. Smith's field. I will call for you tomorrow morning, and we will go together and get some for dinner. Very well. I will be ready. What time do you plan to go? At 6 o'clock. Well, the little pig got up at 5 and got the turnips before the wolf came. When the wolf came at 6 o'clock, he said, Little pig, are you ready? Ready? I have been there and come back again and got a nice potful for dinner. The wolf felt very angry at this, but he thought that he could fool the little pig somehow or other. So he said, Little pig, I know where there is a nice apple tree. Where? Down at Merry Garden. I will come for you at 5 o'clock tomorrow, and we will get some apples. Well, the little pig bustled up the next morning at 4 o'clock and went off for the apples, hoping to get back before the wolf came. But he had further to go, and he had to climb the tree. So that just as he was climbing down from it, he saw the wolf coming, which, as you may suppose, frightened him very much. When the wolf came up, he said, What, little pig? Are you here before me? Are they nice apples? Yes, very. I will throw you down one. And he threw it so far that while the wolf was gone to pick it up, the little pig jumped down and ran home. The next day the wolf came again and said to the little pig, Little pig, there is a fair at Shanklin this afternoon. Will you go? Oh, yes, I will go. What time shall you be ready? At 3. So the little pig went off before the time, as usual, and got to the fair and bought a butter churn. He was going home with it when he saw the wolf coming. Then he did not know what to do. So he got into the churn to hide, and in doing so turned it round, and it rolled down the hill with the pig in it. This frightened the wolf so much that he ran home without going to the fair. He went to the little pig's house and told him how frightened he had been by a great round thing that came down the hill past him. Then the little pig said, Ha! I frightened you, did I? I had been to the fair and bought a butter churn. And when I saw you, I got into it and rolled down the hill. Then the wolf was very angry indeed and declared he would eat up the little pig and that he would climb down the chimney after him right now. When the little pig saw what the wolf was about, he hung up a pot full of water and lit a blazing fire. Just as the wolf was coming down, he took off the cover and in fell the wolf. The little pig put on the cover again in an instant, boiled him up, and ate him for supper, and lived happy ever afterwards.
The Owl and the Pussycat. The Owl and the Pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea-green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in a 5-pound note. The owl looked up to the stars above and sang to a small guitar. Oh, lovely pussy, oh, pussy, my love, what a beautiful pussy you are, you are, you are. What a beautiful pussy you are. Pussy said to the owl, "You elegant fowl, how charmingly sweet you sing. Oh, let us be married. Too long we have tarried, but what shall we do for a ring?" They sailed away for a year and a day to the land where the bong tree grows. And there in a wood, a piggy-wig stood with a ring at the end of his nose. His nose, with a ring at the end of his nose. "Dear pig, are you willing to sell for 1 shilling your ring?" Said the piggy, "I will." So they took it away and were married next day by the turkey who lives on the hill. They dined on mince and slices of quince, which they ate with a runcible spoon. And hand in hand, on the edge of the sand, they danced by the light of the moon. The moon, the moon. They danced by the light of the moon.